Hey, it's Betty Penny. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great. Happy Wednesday. Oh man, I'm excited. I am excited because I'm going to try to do the 100-day project, y'all. I'm looking for my journal because I need to write something down real quick. Sorry. I sat down and just immediately started thinking of things I needed to capture. So hold on. I'm capturing some things real quick like. Okay. 100-day project. It's anything you want it to be. Anybody can do it. You don't have to do it on social media. You can do it in your home. I will leave it linked down below. These are some art books that I've been working through, and I was tempted to do the 100-day project with my deep dive into these books and supplies, but it just won't jive with my channel. So this is my own personal pursuit, and I may share it here or there with you guys, but it's really not like, it's not what my channel is all about, my artistic journey and my crafty journey. But I think if I shared 100 days of this with you guys, y'all would check out. So, but I will show y'all this later. I'm just not going to show it to you now. Sorry. So let's get into what we are going to do. And let me talk a little bit about the 100-day project. So y'all know, really not much is going to change because I pretty much craft every day. Now, I don't go live every day and I don't share it every day. And, but I pretty much do come to my craft room every day, even if it's only for a few minutes. But in this 100-day project, I do hope to, I have some goals. I want to get my craft room organized, like for real, for real. I want to go through supplies that I'm no longer using and get rid of them. I want to smash my stash and just be creative. Really simple. Those are my big goals. So speaking of smashing my stash, I have this month, and paper stash smash was 6x6 papers, and on my desk even I have a few. I only have a few left over from this paper pad. I think I had 4 sheets after I made myself some craft roulette cards. Yeah, I had 4 whole sheets left. I'm gonna pick my favorite sides. These, this, and this. Those are my favorite sides. Anyways, these 2 random pieces, I don't even know where those are from, but we will be smashing stuff. I will be mask making. I will be doing, you know, card challenges, card sketches, going through my scraps. It's going to be normal, honestly. The only thing that would have been abnormal is if I did the 100 days of the other project, but I'm still going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go for it. So if you missed it, yesterday I shared 12 cards that I made with my Easter Blessings paper pad. These were a sheet load rewind, and they were just so much fun to make. I made these watercolor backgrounds, and I wanted it to look like You know, back in the old days when we actually dyed hard-boiled eggs, and that was a treat on Easter. If I tried to give my kids hard-boiled eggs on Easter, they would think I was mad at them. But I mean, we had some sugary treats, but we actually hunted for real eggs back in the day. Anyways, so here are my 12 cards. Those are going off to my mom so she can use them for friends at church. But I wanted to show those here in case anybody missed that. Now, let's get down to business and start crafting this morning. I have a couple of things. I have this paper pad that we started to smash the other day. Remember this one? So we are going to smash this paper pad and do it in a super simple way. I think I'm going to not use this XOXO. And I'm going to use my new kit of the month from Unity Stamp Co. because I just love these kits. I don't know if I'm going to keep getting them. Just strictly financial decision, not artistically, because I do love them. But I'm going to play with this one. We're going to make super simple cards this morning, and we're going to smash the 6x6 paper pad. Okay, and I'll get to use a kit that I haven't used yet. It's so precious. So let's do that. And let me say hello to everyone in the chat. I am going to save, I always save my boards. Now this one is not, this is really just like another piece of paper. It's not like a board, but the Stampin' Up! Ones that I just had in my hand, maybe I already put them down there. Here they are. These, I saved these, and I'm actually going to use these in an upcoming project. We're going to make little journals with them. And so anytime I smash a 6x6 paper pad, I save the front and back boards. So those are going to go down in my box. I keep a box by my desk where I keep things like that. And we might be able to incorporate, I don't know for sure, but we might be able to use these last random sheets in this project as well. I'll put that one down there, even though it's not really cards, it's just cardstock. Okay. So hello and welcome. Letting my video get started so I can say hello to all of you. We're going to do some super simple stuff, kind of like what we did with this the other day. So let's do this. Hi, Susan. Hi, Jennifer. Hey, Rhonda Lane. My sheet load rewind. Well, I just spoiled it for you, didn't I? Hi, Vicki Reuter. Good to see you. Yeah, we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun. I've wanted to start the 100-day project before and actually have 100 projects already written out. I'm going to go back and review those. Some I may still be interested in, some I may not, and then others, I mean, I'm sure I've done a lot of them. But yeah, I've wanted to do it before and just haven't. Okay, we're going to make super simple A2 cards with this 6x6 paper pad, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down to 4, and then I'll have my 2-inch strips and 5 1/4. And I'm going to do this to all of these sheets of paper. So not thrilling exactly, but also Yes, because we're going to get through this paper. Let's cut off this side. That way I get those zigzags. I like that. And 5 1/4. I always cut my paper like this because if you cut 5 1/4 first, you just don't get the same strips. And you can do a lot with a 2-inch strip of paper. I'm just saying. Hello, Michelle. Hi, Elena. Hi, Carmina. So good to see you. I hope you guys are having a good week so far. Yesterday was so busy for me. So busy at work. Oh my goodness. I almost wasn't ready. But got through it. Glad it's midweek. So 4 5 1/4, 4 5 1/4, and that's how we're just going to keep cutting this paper pad down. This is even more simple than a sketch, the way we're going to make these cards. And I'm tempted to flip the script on you guys, but we'll see. As far as like which Unity kit I use, because I still want to make encouragement cards for the hospital. But we haven't started that card drive yet. But I'd like to get ahead. Because once I start a card drive, I won't be making cards. I will be sorting cards. Because you guys always show up and show out in the most beautiful way. Yes, Michelle, absolutely. Grab your 12 by 12 paper and you can get a whole bunch of these. If you cut it 4, whoa, 5 1/4. Then, you know, you can get 3 strips, and then cutting at 5 1/4, you can get 2 from that. So what, you can get 6 of these per sheet of paper, so you can make 6 cards per one 12 by 12 sheet. Absolutely. Now, this is a design y'all seen me use over and over, and that's because it is a way to have no scraps. So all these pieces are going to get used. We're going to have no scraps left over, and it's super fast. Okay, so let's count how many we're going to make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Aw, how sweet. A little dozen of cards. Okay, and then all these pieces, y'all are going to see me put these together and you're like, yep, I've seen her do that before. Tried and true. Okay, so then we're going to take all these little pieces and separate them out. Like so. Good morning, Miss Paula. Oh my goodness. I have some news. Guess who's going to Paper Ganza in July? This girl right here with 2 thumbs. I'm so excited. I've been on cloud 9. So super excited. Okay. Next bit. Next bit is picking our image. And I know the bunny, the chicks, and the little duck are so cute, but I don't think I'm using them today. I know they're so adorable. Let's look at the sentiments. Maybe they'll win me over. You are a true bloom of kindness. Spring blooms with a fresh start. You've been on my mind. Sending a garden of hugs. Friends like you don't come around every day. Lean on me whenever you need. Just a little hello. Okay. I'll pull one of these out, but I'm not sure, you guys. I think I might go back to last month's kit, actually. Yeah, that's just a little big. That's the only one I'm feeling drawn to use. I'm going to make encouragement cards. I know this could be a whole nother set of Easter cards in a flash, but I'm gonna go for encouragement today. And I'm going back to last month's because I didn't get to revisit it and I really wanted to. So let's do these. Well, hi, Miss Kim. Good morning to you. I'm excited about going to Paper Ganza. That's the, and I want to know who else is going. Craft Roulette's live event, July 24th, 25th, and 26th. Who else is going? Hi, Pam. Okay. Which one? Which one? I think we're going to do the little doggies. And we will find a sentiment. I might not use these, but I might use happy hugs actually. I don't know. I'm going to use those dogs though. I saw somebody else use these dogs in a craft roulette card. Oh, what book are you reading, Pam? Let's check out these dogs. So when I get my new kits, I peel off all the backing paper and then I stick them to a sheet of acetate because otherwise they just crumble in the bag. Yeah, I think we're going to use the dogs. All of these encouragement cards that I'll be making will be going to, oh, I want the You Are Loved again. A hospital that has both adolescents and adults. So I want to create cards for all ages. So I think these will be good. And I mean, cutesy images aren't just for kids. I know, but they are great for kids. Okay, so let me decide now. This is our sentiment. You are loved. And let me think about, I think I'm actually going to put the dogs down at the bottom of each one. I'll put the sentiment at the top, and then, you know, I'll pick a different pattern that goes here. And so let me get my ruler out. What would I do without a ruler and a pencil? I wouldn't be able to craft. And measure this up. So 3 by 2 1/4. All right, good to know. Now, let me get a sheet of paper to stamp this on, and let's go ahead and cut all of our squares and stamp up the puppies. Oh my gosh, have y'all seen the dog video? It's so cute. I just saw it yesterday where people tell their dogs they're adopted and they're like, no way, not me. It is the cutest thing, y'all. The dogs are just like in disbelief that they're adopted. I'm gonna cut this just slightly larger than the stamp, but not by much, because I really do want the stamp to take up most of the image, the space. I saw it last night and I just thought, oh my goodness, this is the cutest thing. Okay, I am cutting these at the just over 2 1/4 on the 11-inch side because I can get the most of them. Again, going back to making the most of our paper. And now I'm going to turn them, and on the 8.5-inch side, I'm going to cut them at 3. And I'll probably have to get another sheet of paper out. And I'll have these nice little squares. What do you know? That was a surprise. Yippee. The reason I'm taking this approach is it's going to be easier to stamp on a piece of paper that's already the perfect size than to try to stamp them out and then cut them out. There's, you know, that would be kind of a headache kind of way to do this. So it's better for me to cut these down to just the right size first and then stamp them out, because we're not doing much to them. So from one sheet of paper, I was able to get I should have been counting those. 8. All right, cool. So got to do it again. Miss Ava Lee. Hi, Diane. Okay, do it again. Do it again. Here we go. Here we go. I'll make all 8 of these, even though I don't have 16 card bases, just because I can stamp more of them out and have them at the ready. Know what I mean, Jean? All right. I don't know if I cut all those at the right size. That one's right. This one, I don't know. I don't know that I cut those right. I cut them short. Uh-oh. Oh, well. Okay. I got 1 or 2 right, I think. Oh, bitty penny. Okay. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. Thank goodness. It'd be sad if it was the end of the world over miscut paper. We'd be in trouble. Okay. I bet we can still use them. There's how many we need. I'm gonna go ahead and cut these real quick like. Depending on your paper trimmer and the thickness of your paper, you could probably cut multiples of these at the same time. But my paper is really thick and my trimmer won't like it. So I have to do 1 at a time. But if you were mass making and you were trying to make 20, 30 cards, lots and lots of cards, then you could definitely consider my squares are all different sizes, which means they're probably not squares, and these are slightly different too. Look at that. Okay, that's fine. It's all good. We're gonna start with the ones that are the size I wanted. And get out. Next thing I'm gonna get out is my stamping buddy here. a block and my stamp. I think I'm gonna have to stamp them in black, you guys, because our papers are kind of all different colors. I kind of want to stamp them in blue like I did the last ones. Blue would probably work. I think blue would be fine. Let's do blue. I want the Uncharted Mariner, I think. Don't mind me as I start knocking things down. It's just a normal day around here when things are falling. Just gotta rip the Band-Aid off sometimes. Wow, those colors don't go there. That's interesting. Okay. There it is. Uncharted Mariner. Yippee. Such a beautiful blue. Alrighty. Put my water back. Miss Paula, are you going to the paper Ganza? Aw, that's so sweet. I can't wait to meet everybody. Like, I get to hang out with the chatterbox in real life. Like, that is so exciting. I can't even tell you. And then, you know, like, I have been, like, Mary just feels like family, like my paper crafting family. And Alicia, call me Crafty Owl, and Carrie Rose, who I've loved for a long time. She's such a sweetheart. And I know there will be so many others there that I just can't wait to meet, but also like Card Monkey and Ellen Jarvis and so many of the Chatterbox. Just, you know, every single person. Mary and I were chatting, and I was like, look, I don't meet very many strangers, especially if they're paper crafters. They're not a stranger to me. Thanks, Paula. This is from Unity Stamp Co. Miss Linda Gorman. Oh gosh, did I get to hang out with you too? Oh my gosh, we're gonna have a good time. That is so cool. I am so excited. So excited. Oh, let me look about the Nancy Drew books. Oh, let me go look. Sorry. Thank you, Rhonda Lane. And let me go back up to Pam. I really need to get some sleep. Anyway, just wanted to tell you that I'm not sending any of the Nancy Drew books. They're water damaged and smell musty. Sorry for you, Pam. That stinks. But thank you, and thanks for thinking of me. That was so sweet. Maybe she'll come back and see. Yeah, Quasi Kitty's going. And Miss Sharon Castor. Oh man, oh man, oh man. The good times. I need to take my vitamins. I was telling myself yesterday, okay, girl, time to get in shape and take your vitamins so you can be healthy. I need a bubble. Can I get one bubble, please? Actually, a bubble big enough for my whole family. I was talking to my hubby about it last night, and he said, well, maybe we'll go. Now, they're not going to go to Paper Ganza, but maybe we'll make it a family trip, and he and the kids can explore Kansas City while I paper craft with my friends. And I thought, well, that would be the best. That would be the absolute best. So I'm making these cards for, aren't they so darn cute? I love them too. I am making these for families to use who have other family members in a hospital. So like I'm making these so that these could be up at the front desk, and when somebody wants to give their loved one a card, they'll have a free greeting card right there that they can pick up and encourage their loved one with. So if you're wondering, that's what these are for. They're for donation. And I am going to get you guys involved, and I'm going to do a card drive for them. But we're just not quite ready yet. But I will be calling on you guys to say, hey, send me some encouragement cards. So if some of you are kind of looking for a donation, if you're kind of thinking, oh, I need to smash my stash and I want to donate some cards, well, just know Bitty Penny's going to be calling on you to send cards. Now, if you were to start ahead, keep the sentiments really upbeat. So whenever you're donating to a hospital, usually they want sentiments that don't have anything with get better soon. They don't want to remind people about the illness necessarily, but it can be thinking of you, love you. This one's going to say you are loved. You know, it can be things like that, but it can't necessarily be like get well soon and stuff like that. It can be hello. It can be you're in my thoughts. Whatever, I'm here for you. That would be a good one. These are my shorter little pieces. Okay. This is going to be my last one, so we can get some of these cards assembled. Let me make sure that wasn't a great impression. Perfect. We have 12. We actually have 13. We have the baker's dozen stamped. Perfect. Now, the next thing I need to do is stamp the you are loved. Should I do that in blue too? Hi, Cordelia. We're making a bunch of A2s. We're smashing our stash this morning. Just throw that somewhere. Okay, let me decide what color my sentiment is going to be. Yeah, I think we're going to do black. Now, I need 12 of these. Hey, Esther. Oh, no worries, Miss Rhonda Lane. Oh, gosh, I can't imagine. How long will your stuff be packed up? That sounds dreadful. But the renovating is good. I'd probably pack up everything but my crafting stuff. Hopefully you kept a little bit of stuff out. You know what would happen if I packed up all my crafting stuff? I'd just buy more. It's more cost effective to let me keep it out. It doesn't matter if these are not straight because it's a circle and we're going to cut it out and put it on a card. So these don't have to be straight. Hi, Miss Heidi Robbins. Did you get your package? And your special card for you and hubby? It came. Oh, good. Aww. Oh my gosh, what a sweetheart. I could tell he's such a sweetheart from the letter he wrote. That's so sweet. I love that. I hope you enjoy the paper, and I'm glad y'all like the card. That was a lot of fun. You know, I love stories, especially love stories. And it was so inspiring and so fun. I think we all loved that. I know you weren't able to attend the live, but everyone was so enjoying y'all's story and the card and the whole thing. And I was too. Oh my gosh, there's a TV on. There is never a TV on in the morning. Like, I almost can't believe my ears. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Okay. You guys, me and my husband are celebrating our anniversary this weekend. I'm so excited. Whoa. Which means I need to make an anniversary card. I need to make an anniversary card. I have kind of been thinking of some ideas. And just now, in the silence of me sitting here cutting paper, I figured out, and I better write it down. I figured out his anniversary gift. I gotta write it down. I dropped my Post-it paper earlier. Let me pick that up. Who here picks things up with their toes? My godmother taught me that when I was a kid. This is what I'm gonna do. Because ours is too small now. I've had the same box for like 18 years and it just doesn't hold everything anymore. And I want many more years. So stands to reason there will be more cards, right? We're going to the museum which I'm super excited about. I know I'm the most excited in the family about going to the art museum, but that's what we're doing. I want to cut these wonky, and circles are the hardest shape to cut, so I don't even want to try to be like exact in the way I cut these. I'm just gonna cut them out wonky, and they'll be perfect. What time is it? 6:06. We are gonna get these assembled, but this is how you mass make, my friends. You do one step at a time. I'm just lucky I get to hang out with my friends while I do it. You guys make it so much more fun. So the 100-day project, I'm not going to do like 100 days of live videos. Sorry. I do want to, you know, it is nice to come into the craft room and work quietly and allow my thoughts to trail off while I'm being creative. So some of the videos will be pre-recorded, and not all the videos will be in a row. It's not going to be 100 days in a row. It's cool because I get to make up whatever rules I want. That's the beauty of having my own channel. To be quite honest, I do things my way around here. I am my father's daughter. He did everything his way, and I do everything my way. So, yeah, but I am excited about it. This is day one. Ding, 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 ring the bell, day one. The 100-day project was started by two artists, I think at like a retreat or something. And it, you know, I love the idea of picking something and becoming better at it over 100 days. So one of the things I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a scripture a day. I have a book it's a devotional book from, oh goodness, I'm blanking on their name, but it has 100 days. And it's kind of like a journal, and it has a scripture and just a tiny devotional for each day. So I'm going to go through that book because it's perfect. It's 100 days. And then just be creative, which, I mean, that's the thing. Like the way I'm doing it is kind of what I already do. But what I wanted to do wasn't really something I could share with you guys. So I don't know. I might have to do that next time and just share my thoughts and not actually do the 100 days. But the whole thing about the 100-day project is that you do share it, you know, with others. It's like an accountability thing. Well, hello, Miss Mary. Pop a bagel in the toaster. Yummy. Wish my body would be nice with carbs. Body just doesn't like them anymore. I mean, I like them, but they don't agree with me. They cause my inflammation to spike. I want to edge. Okay, I want to edge this, but I don't want to do brown. I think I want to do gray. I think it would be a better choice. So let me find a gray. I want a cool gray. Like iced spruce. I know, I just added another step. But I think if I edge this with just, and I distress the edge, then I don't need to cut a mat. You do one or the other, or do neither one. but I'm gonna distress the edge of mine. And that way I feel like it's more complete, but it doesn't have to have a whole nother sheet of paper behind it. Hi, Angie. How you doing? Hey, Lottie. Good morning. Aren't they adorable? These are from Unity Stamp Co. Well, good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at. We have all of it here. We have some who are in their afternoons, some who are at the end of their days, their evening time, and some it's bright and early. Some are in the middle of the night. Miss Mary C. calling you out, you and Pam and Kim, up in the middle of the night, 3 a.m. So we're just smashing our stash today. We're making really quick cards for donation to bless other people. And working through my big old fat stash of paper and stamps. Got an Amazon package the other day, and Sparkle Heart was like, "Oh, can I open it? What's in it?" I was like, "Paper." She's like, "I should have known." Yep, should have known. These dogs are so cute, you guys. Unity Stamp Co's. So this was the kit of the month from last month. And now here's the cool thing about Unity Stamp Co. They manufacture all their stamps in-house themselves. And so they don't really retire things because they don't have to. Because when somebody orders it, they can just make it. I think that is so rad. So it's not one of those like exclusive one and done kind of things. And so I love that, because if the budget's restricting, or you know what, I missed something, I didn't fully miss it, I can go back and get it. And plus you fall in love with, you know, what we like changes, right? And I think Unity has such a wide range of illustrators and artists who design for them that, like, if your taste changed in 6 months and you go back and you're like, oh my gosh, they have the perfect stamps, and it's not in their new releases, it's cool because you can still get it. Okay. Sorry, I had to do this step. I don't know what it's like for you guys to have to watch someone do such repetitive work as mask making like this. I think, you know, a lot of people are used to a shortened, edited version, which I get, because like, who wants to watch you ink blend 12 different little puppies? But that's what you get when you watch a live. You get the real time, which I know a lot of you appreciate that. I think it's good because you get to see how long it really takes to make something. I love starting out my year making cards for donation. And like when I started out my year this year, I was like, okay, I want to do another card drive. And I thought, I'll find one, you know, and I didn't give it any other thought. Then I basically opened myself up and said, I want to do another card drive. And then wouldn't you know it, in January, I found the people, the locals who really need a card drive. And I was like, oh my goodness, how perfect is that? There are always people new to the craft, Paula. You're so right. Oh, that would be cool, Angie. Okay, I'll let you know because my hubby was like, I mean, we need to figure out what we would do. Look, we're already done with that. He's like, I like the idea of us going with you, but I need to figure out what we would do while we were there, while you were busy crafting. So cool. That would be fun. Okay, card bases. Now, I can easily fold these and score these because they're a lighter weight cardstock. This is not my 110-pound cardstock. This is more like 60, 65. It's an index weight, if you've ever seen that, if you've ever been shopping for cardstock and you see something that's index weight. The index weight is a lighter weight, but if you put a lot of layers on your card, it's perfect. Okay, third of the way done already. Oh, good, Lottie. Well, I'm so glad. Good morning, Miss Vicki Jensen. How you doing? I don't know who's going. I need to go to the Facebook group of Paper Ganza and see who's going and get connected. They have a Facebook group. Miss Esther, good morning. Well, it's afternoon to you. Let me count them up. 9. I could never do this with my thicker cardstock. Just be a recipe for disaster. I think this is the last one. Okay, 12 card bases. Check. Let's do this. And so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue all these down. And, you know, I do cut these so that I have a slight border. I've just always been that way. I've always liked a border around my cards, especially like my little note cards, which is what these are. These are A2. So these are little note cards. They're so cute after making so many 5x7s. They're so cute and little, but 4-bar. I am in love with my 4-bars. So for those who are just joining, we're going to do the 100-day project around here. We're going to smash my stash and just get, you know, just paper crafting. Nothing new, really. I mean, a lot of it may be new to you, but like nothing new as far as my channel content. I was going to go a totally different direction, and then I was like, nope. That would probably not be good. How you doing, Maddie? Good to see you. 1 p.m. in Berlin. Yeah. I knew it was your afternoon. Hope you've had a good day so far, Esther. The 100-Day Project is a project where you as a creative it can be for anything. It can be for reading. You can do it for absolutely anything. In fact, the people who, there's a website, I'll leave it linked down below later, but the people who came up with it, manage it, whatever, you know, they're like, it could be 100 days of brushing your teeth. It could be anything you want it to be. So, but creatively, you could pick something where you're like, I want to do 100 days of card making, 100 days of journal making, 100 days of ephemera making, 100 days of clusters. I mean, anything, drawing, painting, walking your dog, yoga. It can be anything you want. But there's a bunch of people. Collage would be fun. 100 days of collage. I'm doing real general paper crafting because I do it all. I do collage, card making, journal making, watercolor, whatever, you know. I'm going to leave mine wide open. I'm doing 100 days of paper crafting, which is so normal. But you can pick something and see how you get better at it over 100 days, you know. So if there's something that you've been wanting to tackle, and or for me also stash busting, which I'm going to be trying to do. I'm going to try to also make some dents in this paper stash that's overflowing. Not only make some dents in it, like smashing my stash, but also de-stashing my stash. Because there's a lot of it I've just come to accept that I don't even want anymore. My style has changed, my interest has changed, my objective has changed. There's nothing wrong with it, and it's all amazing, and I'm going to make sure it goes to good crafty homes. It just doesn't need to be in my home anymore. So that's what I'm going to use the next 100 days for, is like going through my supplies, you know, making a bunch of stuff. 100 days of craft fair projects. I mean, I could just come up with ideas all day long, but that's what you do. Okay, so that's done. Okie dokie. You know what I'm thinking about doing with some of my stash is making up little like goodie bags to take to the paper Ganza. Because I know it's just going to be full of crafters. So that was one of the things I was thinking of last night. I'm just going to put like patterns together for ones that I have like patterns. There we go. I think that was Natasha, Esther. Okay, I'm going to trim all of these pieces down to 5 1/4. That's the height that I need. So real quick, like, because time is already flying by. This paper pad had been in my stash, you guys, for quite some time. And the glue that was holding it together just does not want to come off. It's holding on for dear life. But I think that's just because it's been in my stash forever. So So these are 2-inch pieces that I'm just trimming down to 5 1/4. Good, Natasha. And hello. And hello. That's what I was thinking. Miss Paula, is that a goodie bag would be nice. You know what else I need to do? I need to make a bunch of ATC cards. Like, I don't know how many people are going to be there, but if I had one for everyone, how incredible would that be? I mean, I already have, like, even if I just focus on making up all of these, I'd probably almost have enough for everyone. Like, it's totally possible. Totally possible. Just gotta start now, right? Okay, I don't want matching. There's nothing wrong with this, but I don't want matching patterns on top of each other. I want different patterns. And which ones, I don't think it really matters, to be honest. See if I have any more of that one. I don't. All right. I liked this one, so we're not going to overthink it. We're just going to pop the patterns on. Those don't go there, though. Hey, Wazzy. Is it a school day or something? Yeah, I know, and I'm in here just talking to my dog, y'all. Okay, let's do this. Hi, Dana. Hey, Bethany. Just over here, Mouse, making some cards. I think I like it right there in the center. Oh, I like that even better. They're connected that way. All right, we'll do it that way. My word of the year last year was pivot. Such a good word. Sometimes you got to pivot. I like this better. Cute. Cute. Let's see. Are they all going to, I think they're all going to go that way. Oh, I think I like that even better. Okay. So I'm going to just glue this piece lower down. Here. Like that. If I had more time, I think I would probably ink blend around this too. Or I was even thinking with a whole lot of time, which I do not ever have, it'd be so cute to like color in that border or something. I don't know, but we're not going to do all that. We're making fast, fun cards for donation is what we're doing here today. Now these cards can't have embellishments on them. Not any plastic embellishments, and definitely no glitter. It could have, can't have any string, can't have any embellishments. When you're making cards for a hospital, you really got to keep it simple, y'all, because they don't allow a lot of the things that maybe we like to use as card makers. You just got to keep it simple. Okay. Woodware? Oh, man. I don't have any woodware, but I don't like to hear of any crafty business closing. I mean, I've heard of them, but I've never had their stuff. Oh, wow, Vicky. Aren't they adorable? Just a little something to brighten someone's day. Let them know they're loved. So, there will be more details about this card drive when this card drive technically starts. But another thing is we're leaving the blanks, the insides blank, and keeping sentiments simple. Aspects of it might seem a little limiting if you can't add a lot of embellishments and, you know, different things, but the thing is those are the rules, and they are in need. So we'll keep it simple. We'll bless them with some simple, cute cards. I'm excited. I think I have 6 or 12 already made, and now I'll have 12 more. So that's really exciting. Whoops, I need to glue this down. Well, hello, Miss Michelle. Good evening. I know you're usually hanging out with us around dinner time. Let's glue it right side up. What do you say? What do you say? I'm mass making donation cards today. Little AT cutie, A2 cuties. I'm almost done. We will have made 12 here together, you guys. We finished a paper pad. Woohoo. Yippee. So exciting to have another paper pad done. We'll have 12 cards to donate to a good cause. I will have used a stamp set that was just sitting there in a drawer, just not even seeing the light of day. And we're going to bless some folks. So I call that a win. Aw, Vicky. So hard, so difficult. Oh, woodware is becoming part of creative expressions. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, a lot of companies, I talked about this before, but it seems like they're merging they're purging, like they're just trying to get rid of inventory, or they're closing. Those seem to be the three trends. Or someone crazy like me is just getting started. There's also that. My business is so tiny, it's micro, so it's okay. It all fits on a tidy little shelf and is adorable and small, micro. A lot of companies that, you know, a lot of companies can be quite large and still call themselves a small business. Mine's micro. Mine's not even a small business yet. It's just micro. It's just tiny. But I love it. It's bitty. It's adorable. I'm in no rush. I'm just going to ride this wave, y'all. Just ride the wave. Do my thing. And I got to sneeze. Miss Sonia Krill. Hey, darling. How you doing? How's Tanisha? How's the whole family? How y'all doing? So good to see you. I caught a little bit right as they were signing, like 5 minutes before they signed off yesterday, of Tracy and Bill, and she had made a whole heap of cards. But yeah, I didn't. I got my lunch break at 5 o'clock yesterday, and I started at 7. It was a busy day, but I took like a 5-minute break because I do that. You have to be able to sustain a long day like that. And I was like, I bet Mindless Crafting is on. Turned it on, got up, moved around, and listened to Tracy and Bill for a few minutes. I didn't pop in and say hi because I knew I wouldn't be there for long. And they were shutting it down. Hi, Jay. How's it going? Okay, last card. We did it. Just in the nick of time because I got to go. And we have 12 cards for donation. Oh, yippee! That makes my heart happy. I started card making so I could donate cards. So it just makes me happy. I had one extra pup left over. That'll just go back with the stamp set. And then the next time I think of that stamp set, I'll be like, oh, cool, there's one. There's a dog. I also have these so I can stamp the dogs on these last. I'll actually have 6 of them. I can make 6 more cards like this in a flash. So we smashed a paper pad. We made 12 cards. They are all the same, just different patterns. And I don't have time right now, but these scraps right here, originally I was thinking the card was going to be vertical and I was going to put the scraps right here. But even if they're not vertical, we could put them right here. I could put something else maybe right there, or just center it. I think I like it anchored over here and just have a little scrap of paper in there. That's okay too. Now this is a thinner cardstock. See how she bends, and that one doesn't. So when I have time, which is not right now, but I'll show you, I will go back in with these. These are 4 by 5 1/4, and it's just plain white paper. And I use these as card fronts, and I use these as card inserts. So when my paper's thin like this, I put in what I call a card insert, just white on white with a little border, and it helps balance out the thickness of the cards. I'm gonna pick a matching pattern to go in here. That matches to the front. And just pop that right down there. Like that. And then, so on my own time, I will go back. This will be a project that I work on. Kitchen table crafting. And I'll finish them off like this, because now the front and the back are both like the same weight. So there it is. We did it. Hi, Bethany. I know I said hi to you earlier, but hi again. You saw about half of Tracy and Bill yesterday? Yeah. Oh, Sonia's pastoring over here? What you talking about, Sonia? Yes, right. So it's by the number of people, not, yeah. So mine has 1 people. So it is micro. Mine's by the power of 1. Well, there's another power behind that power of 1. Yes, so simple, so easy. Anybody can make these cards. And you won't have scraps. Once you use this, this is the only scrap you'll have left over, which we'll just kind of throw at our ATC cards. I have a bucket for that right over here. So it's a great way to use up and smash a paper pad and not have a ton of scraps left over too. So that's it, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me while I did all of that cutting and gluing. And Miss Sala, how are you? So there they are. Adorable, just adorable, happy little cards for a great cause, which makes me super happy. It makes me just as happy as those little puppy dogs hugging each other, to have another stack of cards for donation. Sweet dreams, Miss Mary. Get some rest. Everybody get your rest. And we're halfway there. It's Wednesday, y'all. I'm just saying. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Thanks, Lottie. I'm glad you were here. Y'all have a great day, and I will see you later. I'll see you on Friday. Bye, everyone.